welcome back to the channel. My name is Chase Slayer, and I hope you are all having a wonderful day. And welcome back to the third installment of Time Attack Tuesday. So, if you're new to the channel and haven't seen any of these videos, what is Time Attack Tuesday? Well, essentially what we do is we go and build any car, as long as it's B-class, and take it around Nürburgring and pretty much see what it can do. Let's see what kind of lap time it can do. And the past couple, actually the last two times, the only other times I've done this, what I've done is just go and pick a car that I think will do really well, or think would be fun, hence last week's video because it sucked. Pick any car that I think would be able to do well, or be fun to drive, and, you know, whatever. So that means I'm kind of biased in my car choices. And today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So what I did was give my controller to my best friend, brother, whatever you want to call him.
What's up, niggas?
Sammy. So what I did was I gave my controller to him. I said, all right, man, go pick me any car as long as it's rear-wheel drive. The last one we did was front-wheel drive, and the one before that was all-wheel drive.
Oh, hey, Jake, by the way.
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck you too, Sammy. So, yeah, so go pick any rear-wheel drive car as long as it's not a race car, and surprise me. So, Sammy being the kind of guy he is, I expected a Mustang, a Camaro, an Elise, maybe something else. But then he says, hey, I got you something Italian. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he got one of the Ferraris, right? No. He got me this. 1986 Alfa Romeo Spider. I was not very happy. In fact, I am still not very happy. I'm kind of upset. I don't like these cars. I don't like Alfa Romeos. But that's just kind of how today shook out. So I guess we're going to go tune it and see what happens. Alright guys, so I guess we're going to go to the upgrade shop and see what we can do with this pile of junk that my ever so wonderful best friend gave us for today. The only good thing about this build is that it's a lower class car, which means that I can do essentially almost anything that I want to with it, as long as it's within the parameters of B-class and, all that stuff. Now, I did kind of forget to mention that whenever you're upgrading the tires in the series, I can't go any higher than sport tires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything on the tire front, and then I'm going to get the suspension, and essentially do whatever I can, first of all, to make this thing drive or handle well. So, yeah, I want to take care of this first, and that should give us, still a decent amount of stuff to work with the engine. Because as of right now, this is not a very powerful car. I've never built one of these, so I'll probably have to end up doing an engine swap on it. And yes, I would like the roll cage. I know it looks kind of nasty, but it helps with the rigidity of the car. And as much as I don't want to, I am probably going to do a full race weight reduction. This could be very squirrely. Oh god, this could be a an inadvertent drift car. Yeah. So that's a thing. This honestly, after this video, this thing might turn into a drift car. You never know, guys. You just never know. So, like I said, we might have to do an engine swap, and I think obviously the only one I can work with is the 2-liter i4, which I believe is from a Honda. Is it from a Honda, guys? It sounds like it's from a Honda. If it is, or if it's not, let me know in the comments, because I don't know my engines. I'm new to Forza.
It could be from a Civic.
Well, technically, Sammy, a Civic is a Honda.
No shit.
Oh, God. You guys would love Sammy. Sammy's amazing. Except he gave me this piece of shit. Sorry, I'm done. I'm done bitching about the car. Now, like I was mentioning, this thing is light. It's a lot lighter than most of my other cars. So, this could be fairly quick off the line. It could be very, very fast accelerating, which, that could come in use. Now, the lap time that we're trying to beat was set by the Skyline. I believe it was a 7:58, maybe 0.2, something like that. It's 7:58 something, okay? That's all we need to know. And the poor little Mini Cooper from last week didn't come anywhere near that. Now, also within the rules, you can't change the drivetrain. It has to stay either front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or whatever. And so, yeah, the Mini Cooper was a 1960 Mini Cooper, and it didn't do very well. If you guys are really bored, like after this video, go and check out the other videos. Subscribe, like it, whatever. And I upload daily. Come on, you guys see random shit every day.
Just do it.
Just do it. And yeah, so So go check out the awful, awful Mini Cooper. It's so bad. It is so bad. But I had a lot of fun driving it. So yeah, I think we came around with 230-ish horsepower. And what I'm going to go do is look at the Nissan just for comparison, kind of see what we're working with. I believe the Nissan Skyline had, nope, wrong button. Thank you. Okay. I don't know how I got those buttons backwards. It's got 300 and something horsepower. I can't necessarily see that right now, but it weighs over 3,000 pounds. Now the Alfa is nowhere near 300 pounds, 300 horsepower. However, it's 1,000 pounds lighter than the Skyline. So that, like I was saying, that could be pretty good for us. We might be able to get some fairly decent apexes going, right? I don't know. Anything's possible at this moment. I didn't think I was going to be driving an Alfa today, but that's what I'm doing. I'm driving an Alfa. I know it sounds like I'm bashing on this car a lot. I'm really not. I don't know. Where I'm from, we don't have these cars, so we don't really have the opportunity to get acquainted with them. Do I want to throw a different paint scheme on? Like, just to paint it? No, I don't know. I don't think I do. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Alright, so here we are at Nürburgring. I finally threw on a really quick tune. I have no idea how I was going to drive. Listen to that engine, though. Doesn't it sound good? As I completely screw up the start. Like a professional, because that's what I am.
Some professional.
Fuck off, Sammy. Oh, yes, did you guys see Horizon 3 yesterday? Oh my god. If you guys didn't, go and check out my video from yesterday where we discussed some of my favorite new features that are coming to the game. Go watch the video, like it, subscribe. It's not going to cost you guys anything. Like, help a brother out. That's all I'm asking. Just help a brother out. Now, the rear tires do not want to warm up. Yeah, we're sliding. Oh shit, but I didn't really have to fight it that much. Okay. With this car being so light, I expected it to be really squirrely, but it's got some decent grip, man. It's doing all right. And from the looks at it, it's fast. This is fast. It's going almost 130 towards the top of fleet plots. All right, double apex this right here. It's nice and composed, man. It's all right. All right, Sammy, you might have done good. You might have done good.
Think?
Fuck off! You didn't know that. He might have. He surprises me sometimes. Sometimes he'll just get a random car and absolutely whip my ass with it. So, whatever. Getting a little squirrely over the top of the hill right there, but like I said, it's nice and composed. It's not too hard to handle. The brakes are absolutely fantastic. Got nice and slowed down for that right-hander coming down the foxhole. Now this is going to be interesting in this car. It's just really bumpy, and this is a sudden elevation change right about here. So keep the car as straight as possible. We're bottoming out just a little bit. All right, so we're going to stay in fourth gear, shift down to third gear. It's doing all right. It's doing all right, man.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all, Sammy. Flip that curb just a little bit, not too hard. Didn't upset the balance whatsoever. Now, it's kind of weird. So I don't normally drive open-top cars, and the way the sun's coming in right now is I'm distracted. I want to look at it, so I'm going to try not to look at it. Of course, now we're turning away from it, so that's good. I ate a little bit too much of that curve, but it doesn't look like I hurt the balance of the car whatsoever. It's just nice and composed. It's got a lot of grip. Sammy, we might be able to beat Godzilla.
Maybe.
We might beat Gojira.
Run away from that thing.
I don't know, man. Godzilla was fast. It was a fast car. It's again eating a little bit too much curb, but it's nice and composed. Now, this is a really tricky corner in any car, and so I probably could have cleaned that up just a little bit, but, like I said, just for throwing on a really quick tune and not having any idea how it's going to drive, I'm impressed. I am impressed. It's not bouncing around too much. It's not bottoming out too much. I mean, it has bottomed out once or twice around this circuit so far, and it's probably not going to get any better, especially after the carousel. But as of right now, man, I am more than impressed. More than impressed. This thing is doing great. All right, there's the sun again. Oh my god. I just want to look at it. Look how pretty this is. Sometimes whenever I'm playing this game, I like to take something really slow, like the old Fiat Abarth or whatever, or a stock Volkswagen Beetle, and just drive Nürburgring because it's so pretty. This is such a beautiful, beautiful racetrack. It really is. All of the green trees almost looks like, well, I was about to say it almost looks like there's a track supposed to be carved here. And there is a racetrack already carved here. I could go into that, but I'm not going to go into what I was actually meaning to say right there. Needless to say, Nürburgring has a fantastic and very rich history. If you guys don't know very much about it, it's really cool. It's probably one of my favorite things to talk about with all my other car guy friends and all that cool stuff. Really easy on the brakes right there. I had 115, I think, is when we entered and exited around 102, 105 miles an hour. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Again, going over the curb. Not. But Sammy, this thing's doing great, dude. It's just floating over the curbs. All right, get to slow down for this right-hand corner. I went in a little bit too fast. I swung out a tiny bit too wide, but it's all right. I don't think I hurt us too bad. And here we go. This is the oldest part of the racetrack right here. Carousel. Now this, in real life, is concrete from the 1930s. So you guys can imagine it's really rough. Handled it just fine, though. I didn't have to make any major adjustments to the car. So yeah, I'm needless to say, I'm very impressed. This thing is really fast. We're going uphill, and it's still, you can just hear that 2-liter just banging off the, well, not quite there, because I wasn't allowing it to bang off the rev limiter, but you guys see what I'm saying. This thing knows no stops. It's going pretty well. And yeah, so this is my favorite part of the racetrack right here. I call it the rhythm section, the gear 4 section. I say that and I downshift because I'm a retard. But we're going to do it anyway. I ate a little bit too much of that curb, but it didn't dirty the lap up, so we're going to go with it. And God, this thing is just on a rail, dude. It's so easy to drive. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Oh my God, this is doing so well. And it got to be really easy right here. It's really easy to overshoot this corner. Get your cars onto the inside curb right there just to help your car over-rotate. Don't let it rotate too much. Sammy's cracking open a cold one right here. Thanks. And yeah, so always use the curb, guys. I know a lot of times, especially if you guys don't really know what you're doing, which I'm not saying that I do, but if you guys don't know what you're doing with the suspension, it's really easy to tune the car in a way that they get upset over curbs. Well, once,
like me.
Yeah, someone like you, Sammy. So, you guys really want to work on allowing the suspension to breathe and allowing the curbs to help you rotate. That's what they're there for. They're there to help with, the entry points, exit points. So become friends with the curbs, guys. Love the curbs, marry the curbs, be the curbs.
Be one.
Be one with the curbs. That's right. God, this thing is just hauling ass up here. This thing is a spaceship. Big right-hand corner at 95 miles an hour. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Again, just barely clipping that inside curb. It didn't hurt the car whatsoever. Second carousel, throw it in the inside. It's really rough, really easy to upset the car. Again, this thing is just planted. Jesus, this thing is just planted. Now, I'll say this on all of my videos. I'm going to say it again. This is a very, very important part of the racetrack. If you guys don't get a good exit here, it's really, really easy to get eaten alive, especially when you're online. We got a little bit sideways on the entry there, but it looks like we got it straightened up just before the exit, so I'm not too upset about that. And where are we at on lap time? Oh, dude, we are doing great on the lap time. Okay. Guys, this thing might do it. This might beat Godzilla. If this beats Godzilla, I'm going to be so surprised. Oh my God, I'm going to be so surprised. At 150 miles an hour, this thing is just hauling ass. It's just, oh my God, I am so impressed with this car, Sammy. So impressed with this car. It's doing really well, though, Get ready for the last couple of corners on the Nürburgring. Get as close as you can to the curbs right here. Don't lock your brakes up. Clip the apex right there. Sometimes you can barely catch it and get away with it. And that is going to close up the end of the race, or the end of the lap. Where are we going to end up with lap time-wise? Oh, we are doing good. As of right now, we are 9 seconds ahead. Oh, did we do it? Oh my God, we did it! We did it! We beat Godzilla! Oh my God, we beat Godzilla! Oh, we gotta do some donuts. We gotta do some donuts and celebrate. Oh my God, this thing was fast. Oh. Okay, I'm so impressed with this car. This is probably gonna be my new B-class car. Holy shit, this thing was fast. Absolutely insane. Oh man. Bursting the rear tires. This isn't that bad of a car after all. I kind of like it. I can understand why people like Alphas. So, yeah, well, This thing was fast. Absolutely fast. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did.
Yeah, I fucking like it, bitch.
I hope you guys were just as shocked as I was. Or, hell, if you guys knew this was going to be a fast car, let me know. Tell me how much of an idiot I am. I don't know. Like I said, we don't have Alphas here in America, so, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was so much. I absolutely love doing these Time Attack Tuesdays things. They're really easy to do, really quick, and it's just something I can pound out and not have any issues with driving the cars around Nürburgring. God, this thing was absolutely gnarly. Now, as always, you guys can go and like my Twitter. There's a link in the description as well as my Facebook page. Go check that out. That way you guys can talk to me about cars, about whatever it is, upcoming games. Let's talk about E3. E3 was really hot this year, guys. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. New Xbox coming out. What the fuck? So yeah, you guys go follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, and chat with me there. Give me suggestions for the next week's Time Attack Tuesday. Next week, I want to do a mid-engine car. So if you guys could give me some suggestions, I would really appreciate it because, like I said, I'm biased. I need something else to drive. And what better way to do that other than asking you guys? So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys like this video, slay the like button. We even got Sammy doing it now. Appreciate it. And as always, my fellow friends and my fellow car people, stay sideways and subscribe.